guys, it's Sam here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've created this YouTube channel again to let y'all know about struggles that I have during my quest in becoming an actor and making it as a professional and making a living at it while living in the military community, and also successes and hopefully ways to help anybody else who's struggling with this. So I wanted everyone to just keep up with me and what I've been doing weekly, and so I hope that this video helps with that. To start with, I would like to say that the reason I am dressed like this, this is our kitchen. We live on base. This is our awesome base kitchen. It's actually my husband's birthday today, so I made him a cheesecake. We went to Japan the beginning of the year to go snowboarding, and they have these cheesecakes there that they make, and they're like really fat and fluffy, and they're supposed to like be able to jiggle them. They're a big thing, but he loved it. And so I'm attempting to make one. I've never made cheesecake before, but I'm attempting to make one. So it's actually down here in the oven right now. So fingers crossed that it pops out. So that's what we're doing today. He's at work and I'm back here trying to make birthday cheesecake. So with that being said, what happened this week? Let's see. Well, to start off, I was able to make contact with a production company in Santa Barbara. Tiny, tiny little company. The studio's out of one of the ladies' houses. But they are doing product commercials for Amazon. And what these are is Amazon is starting to do these commercials when you go onto their website and you look for something. There should be somewhere on the page. I haven't been able to see them yet. But there should be somewhere on the page where you can watch videos about how to use the product, pros and cons, and a little just information, you know, like little mini commercials for each product. So that was pretty fun. I got to do a couple of those. So hopefully, if anyone's shopping on Amazon for some teeth whitening or some bath salts, you know, maybe you'll see me down there showing them to you because they're awesome. Anyways, so that was pretty cool. The big thing though was that I finally started classes. I went to a free workshop down in Santa Barbara for the Actors Lab a couple weeks ago to get an idea of what goes on down there. I've been researching classes online and wasn't quite sure who to go with, but this one popped up on Facebook for the Actors Lab with J.D. Lewis, and so I went down there and I got to, it was about 3 hours of him telling us how the classes go, what he does, and honestly just a lot of really helpful information that even if you decide not to go with him and sign up for his classes, I got like 4 pages of stuff that was really good information. So, but after thinking about it and meeting with him, I decided that he was actually the best fit for me. So I got to start that this month. Yes, so it's on Thursdays down in Santa Barbara, and he's pretty cool. He also does classes down in LA and actually out in North Carolina. So it's I'll try to put a link to his Facebook page, or one of the Facebook pages that he has. If anyone's interested in looking into it, even just my first class was great. He really focuses on how to do the business of acting. It's really important that it's like job interviews, going in for auditions or job interviews. Exactly. You have to network, you have to market yourself because you're the product, and there's certain ways to do things, certain ways you shouldn't do things to avoid, things that make you stand out, and he's really awesome about that. Pamphlet to put into a binder that you have to keep track of things, and it's a list of casting directors, agents, how to target them, how to create a good sample resume that's going to stand out. Daily Affirmations. He is a big believer in getting rid of mind trash, which I think I've learned as a person can just handicap you like crazy. When up here is not in line with everything else, and everything else, it affects you, and you may be not getting jobs and you don't even know why. You can go into, you just like a regular job, you go in there and you do a interview and you're dressed perfect and you say every line perfect, but you still don't get the job, and you're sitting there wondering, well, why not? I fit this job perfectly. Well, I've learned from JD and from honestly taking some online courses that if your head is screaming negative things or anything like that, you don't feel it's gonna show, and it's something about it. I don't know what it is, but it affects you, and it affects the way people perceive you. And so he's a big believer in that. And so in this booklet he gives you, it has a spot for daily affirmations that you're supposed to write down, and that when you wake up or you go to bed or whatever time of the day works for you, you're supposed to tell these to yourself. Like, I am happy I live in wherever you live. I'm happy that I make so much money. I'm happy that I have 2 dogs. Like, you know, all the stuff that makes you happy, or something that you would strive to. Like, I'm happy making $5,000 a month. And you say that to yourself, even if you don't think you can ever do it, you say it to yourself every day. And he says that you'd be surprised how many people get these affirmations that they never thought they could get. So he also has a list for weekly affirmations that have blessings, like stuff that you were super, super excited about, accomplishments and goals that you want to have. So that's one of the main reasons that I actually decided to go with him, is because you can be the most talented person in the world, but you go in there and there's just something not right about you, then you're not going to get it. And I know for me personally, I have a lot of mind trash, a lot of stuff, baggage I've carried for years and that I've tried constantly to get rid of. So I don't ever want that to be the reason I don't get a part, or someone just doesn't feel right about me. So that was honestly one of the biggest reasons that I decided to go with him. But other than that, he's been in the business for, I think he said 40 years. He was a real big commercial actor. He's been on Friends and ER, I don't know, whatever, a bunch of things. I don't even know. But he's a really nice guy, and I think it's going to be really great. So I'm super excited. He's going to give me a list of monologues to pick from for powerhouse women, because he said one of the things that he knows that I am is I'm too nice. I come in there and, you know, and I know that. That's me. I'm super shy. I'm not super outgoing. I don't really have a lot to say unless someone asks me a specific question. You know, I know that. So he's going to push me, and he's going to push me to be more powerful as a person. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait, because I honestly think that it's going to help change me. So yeah, so that's what's been going on this week. I'm super excited. So yeah, I'll try to leave the link or a link or whatever for his Facebook page. So if anybody does actually see this and wants to look into it, you'll have that. So yeah, that's about it. One thing that did happen to me this week, or actually it was not too long ago, it wasn't this week, but it's just kind of a funny story. I was walking my dogs outside, and I guess my ankle decided to roll, and it made this like weird noise, and so I jumble down like this, and my dogs of course freak out because they're skittish, and they pull me down, and I literally bust my butt onto my face on the sidewalk of one of the main streets on base, and 3 cars driving by, and I just lay down there and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like so embarrassed. And I get up and I'm like, oh, I was trying to knock myself off. I'm like, I'm okay, you know, like no big deal. I meant to do that. So yeah, that was really awesome. Ended up going to the chiropractor because my neck hurt really bad. But yeah, so that was awesome. That was fun. I have a giant bruise on my knee. But then, you know, that happened. So yes, so that was this week. That was all the stuff that was happening with me acting wise. If anybody ever has any questions about anything that I post on here, please feel free to ask. I will reply to you as soon as I can. I hope that some of this information does get out there to somebody, anybody who's trying to pursue a career in acting or trying to have a career period while being married to the military, because it's, as all wives out there know, it's pretty hard, you know, moving around, especially ones who live overseas, which is where we used to be when we were in Guam, and even getting a part-time job over there was horrible. So yeah, so I hope this information, if anyone, you know, just needs it, I hope it helps somebody. If anything, y'all can watch me talk about my dogs and falling in front of a bunch of cars. So great. So awesome. Please like, please share this link, please subscribe to my channel so I can get a bunch of followers and become famous. No, I'm just kidding, but really do it. Okay, awkwardness. Awkward. Okay, great. But thank you so much for watching. Look for my next video next week. Okay, bye.